Hi there, YouTube. My name's Ralph, and this is my son Nick. And welcome to Father and Son Iowa Outdoor Channel. Today we're in southern Iowa. It's March. It's a nice day. And we're heading out to check on a shelter that we made
about a year ago.
And we're going to see if we can use it for an overnighter. If not, we'll put together a different one. So I hope you enjoy coming on our adventure with us this weekend. And we'll be on our in-laws' land. It's about 80 acres of wood and farmland. And we'll walk through and you can follow along with us.
We got the stuff on our back and we got a few tarps.
All right. Here's where we're going. What was the temperature today, Nick?
About 40 degrees.
Have a little wind. Looks like they've had quite a bit of thaw here this last week. The ground's pretty.
It's March.
Pretty boggy. Little standing waters of puddles throughout the area. Ground's pretty soft. Going into the main field.
This is where we do our turkey hunting in the spring.
A lot of turkey. A lot of deer down here. Hopefully in the morning we can call some turkeys just for the fun of it. It's still another month or so before youth turkey season opens up.
Hopefully we can have time to cook a meal on the fire. We have a cabin back in the woods over there. My mom and my sister are hanging out in there. So maybe they'll come out and visit us later.
A lot of deer tracks here today. We'll probably see some turkey scrapings here once we get into the tree line. So we're not sure what we're going to see on this. We're not going to. We don't know what our shelter's going to be like since it's a year old. We're hoping we can repair it. We have not slept in it yet, so we're hoping to do an overnight in it. More than likely, we're going to have to do some repairs. Get a fire pit set up again. Beautiful day.
Trail should be right up here.
Nick and I got out for a couple hours yesterday. Did a little catfish fishing on the Iowa River. A couple small ones.
We've got a tree stand up back here.
Nothing too big. No keepers. It was pretty cold and windy yesterday, so we kind of had to give up a little early. A lot of deer through here. Yep. Looks like Grandpa put up a new deer stand.
Got a lot of down trees.
Coming up on our shelter here. Myself, Nick, and his sister put this together a year ago February when we were down here for a visit. Still stand, looking in pretty good shape. looks pretty dry in there yet.
Yep.
I think we can relieve it. And
here's where we have our fire.
This way we can close up all these areas, maybe put some more reinforcements. We'll have a fire pit here. We're going to put up a firewall to radiate some heat back toward us. So yeah, this is kind of what we're looking at. Nice little area. It's elevated.
There's a creek down here, right?
Yep, there's a dry creek bed, depending, it's probably got some water in it from the runoff from the snow. So, all right.
After we get some wood and some progress on the shelter. Well, we do a lot of turkey hunting out here, and we figured out might as well we set up a trail cam right over here to see where the turkey go, where we should set up our blind and stuff. So we'll see if we get any decent pictures on that. We'll check it in the morning.
So we kind of looked things over, and I think we're going to start by having to get a little more reinforcement logs for the sides, fill it in with some of these dried leaves to fill in all the gaps, and then we'll also get a little firewood gathered up so that we can have a little fire to keep things a little toastier. So putting Nick to work. And once we get a little more of this stuff finished up, we'll be back.
Okay, so we just got a pile of wood. We're going to start filling in a lot of the crevices here, and then we'll get some for firewood. But we got to start getting some of the spaces filled in here from the weather over the past week. Yeah, let's start on that. We're done thatching. We're starting to work on our fire layout. We still yet have to build a firewall because it is a little windy out here. We gathered some firewood. We'll get some more later. And it's about 3 o'clock. We'll see where we go from here. I think the next step is probably getting the fire going and getting the firewall up. We got a lot more waterproofing on with the leaves. And I'm starting to get the wood for the firewall. There's a quick view of the outside. So yeah, we'll have to get some bigger logs. We're thinking about making a firewall maybe around here. Reflect the heat back into us. maybe my sister and mom will come out later. And yeah, that's about it for now.
We'll check in later.
See ya.
Well, we're back. My daughter Allison came out to give us a hand collecting firewood. Things are looking pretty good. We got firewall up. We got this pretty much done. See a hole we got to fill there for a second. But before it got too dark, we wanted to make sure we got some firewood. We're working. Need a lot more than what we got. Still fairly early. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so we still got a good hour and a half of daylight yet. It's going good. Everybody's pitching in. We're having a good time. Beautiful weather. We'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, so we're just gonna wrap this up. We're gonna get our fire started here. So, get a good bundle of that. Let's get some more twigs.
It might be a little dense, just so you know.
We're gonna try out one of my alcohol-soaked cotton balls. We were out of Vaseline, so we went with alcohol. So you just take one of these, and rip that up a little, set that in the tinder bundle, and see if we can get this first try here. Oh, the cedar bark went up.
Going.
That's like a knife. There we go. I'll feed it. Don't want it to go out on you. And it's important, you don't want to just pile your stuff on top. Try to get kind of into a teepee shape. Things are a little damp.
Blow on it, see if you can get it going.
Where's Nick's saw? I'm making a, what's it called, a rake. Making myself a rake.
Use some of these ways to get the sticks ignited.
TP it. That's good. Let that underbrush burn out a little bit, some more oxygen get in there. And there you have a fire. Started with fire steel and alcohol-soaked cotton ball.
And a little bit of red cedar bark.
It's dry enough out here right now, he probably wouldn't have needed the cotton ball. It's really windy today, so we're trying to keep the fire at least somewhat small. We put up a little tarp around kind of where the wind was coming from,
Damn it.
just to kind of keep things from
And don't break the
blowing off into the woods. All right, we'll be back in a little bit.
Okay, so we got the fire going and we let that die down. We're gonna have to go in for supper here before too long. We finished the firewall. We got up a wind break. We made these 2 seats, and my sister's been working on patching in the rest of the holes on the shelter. So yeah, we finished the firewood. Definitely coming along. Yeah, just enjoying the fire, waiting for it to die down. We'll head in, eat some lasagna, and okay, we're back. We've been working on these. We got these nice big logs to sit on because the ground is a little wet out here, and we thought that'd help out. We did get our tarps up in our shelter, got our sleeping bags in there. My sister was helping patch in the holes in the shelter. We got a nice reverse fire going on here. For those who don't know, you put your big stuff on the bottom and gradually get smaller as you go up. That helps for a nice long burn. And then we added some extra supports to our benches. And yeah, we're about to get the fire started here. Got some more firewood over here. And oh yeah, my sister found a nice shed, deer shed. Set up there for some nice decoration. A little chewed up, but nice and rustic, you know. With the food.
This is where we'll be sleeping tonight. Nice and cozy.
Yeah, I'll get my fire kit and we can get this fire going.
Oh, say hi.
I'll try.
No puppy dog right now.
He's tired.
He is really tired. He's been out here all day playing with us while we were collecting firewood.
Got one more alcohol stuff curtain roll. Oh, sweet, thanks. So yeah, great fire tinder. You can take a cotton ball, soak it in alcohol, or you can also use Vaseline, and I'll make it. This independently will burn for probably about a minute.
Down in there, I don't know how deep. Okay.
I'll set a leaf under it.
There are a few moths.
And I got some lint from your dryer.
Just use your cypress wood.
Okay.
Get some feather sticks.
Do we have a flashlight to walk back with?
I can give you one.
Yeah.
I got my phone.
Okay. Now we got that. Okay, get that going. You can push a few smaller sticks on top. So, there's the fire. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, we'll get this, keep you updated, let this burn down a little. We'll work on our bed layout and
For now,
We'll check in before bedtime.
Oh.
All right, YouTube. It's like 8:30. The girls all went back to the cabin to sleep for the night, take care of the puppy dog. Nick and I are out here enjoying the nice weather, extremely hot fire, and listen to the coyotes. There's a lot of coyotes tonight.
yeah, there's some owls too.
Yep, listen to some owls, a lot of coyotes yipping. Seen a lot of the deers running earlier when we came back in from town.
Yep.
Um,
Very active night.
so we're pretty satisfied with our camp. We had a lot of the conveniences that we wanted, some places to sit, hang equipment. My daughter made a little rake to help take care of all the leaves that were around. Kind of did some lashing. We need a little brush up on our lashing.
Yeah.
Both of us were a little rusty. Doing any kind of bush crafting, knowing your knots and how to lash things together is a really good skill. So it's also fun to practice.
Yep. Hope you guys learned some stuff from this video.
Like I said, this is our first video.
If you got any tips for us with our filming or anything, let us know.
Yep, leave comments. Let us know what you think. It's just something Nick and I like to do, and we're both learning as we go. And I want to say thank you to all the other YouTube bushcrafters and survival
Enthusiasts.
Do you remember who you liked that you watch?
Joe Rombit.
I'd like to do a shout out to Joe Rombit for all the videos that he's made.
His camping and survival videos.
And I think we're just gonna sit here and enjoy the fire for a little bit and then head to bed. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the morning. Alright, YouTube.
Back in our shelter, getting ready for bed. All snuggled in. It's pretty,
Added some light glow sticks
yeah.
to the ceiling and around a little
Where our
bit.
stuff is.
But it's cozy. But
Keep us nice and warm. Should get down to around 30 degrees, so not super cold. Yeah.
alright.
Got our door with all that stuff against it, and that's about it.
Alright. Good night, everybody.
See you in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's about 6 o'clock, roughly 29 degrees. Yeah, got a fire going. Still had some embers from last night. It was a super hot fire last night, so got up this morning, all there was a bed of coals, so blew that back into a fire. We got breakfast up in the tree over there in a bag. That way the coons won't get to it. And I'm gonna let this warm up and maybe get some breakfast going.
So it wasn't too bad in the shelter last night. We went to bed, it was like 51 degrees. Woke up this morning, 29.
Started out really hot.
We started out hot, it was kind of hard to get comfortable. Had to take a few layers off. Then through the middle of the night, it got pretty cold. Cold seeped in through the walls of our shelter, but it was manageable. Just zipped up a little bit more, threw some socks back on, and it was pretty good. Heard lots of coyotes last night.
Yeah,
I do believe we had some mice running around underneath our tarp and on top of our shelter eating our antler, which was a little unnerving, hearing little teeth scraping across the antler, which kind of kept me awake.
the big field over here, me and my sister were riding the ATV, and we found a 10-point, 5-point, found